Welcome to this episode of Face Islam. This special episode is dedicated to help Muslims facing issues everywhere. And in today's program, we want to talk about a word called dars. Dars. What is dars? Often translated as lesson. You know, when you want to learn something, you get a lesson. And a place to get the lesson is called a madrasa, from the word dars. And the one who is the teacher there is called mudarris. There are many examples in the Arabic language where we take a root and then build off of it, and then you can tell by the center point, the root itself, what you're talking about, what's the subject. And this is one of those cases. In the English language, we find a difficulty. In fact, I remember very clearly in school when we were studying English that you had to do a lot of memorization. Not only did you have to learn how to pronounce each and every one of the words, that you had to understand the meaning and what it was relative to, because even though they were connected in meaning, they didn't sound alike and didn't have the same roots, because in English, a lot of it came from different languages, from the old Gaelic, the German, French, Anglican language. Also from some influence from Arabic. There's Italian, Latin. So it's difficult. For instance, in this case, we'll say dars in Arabic, but we say lesson in English. We say school, lesson in school, not related really, are they? But dars, madrasa. And if we said teacher, that's not related to lesson or school, teacher, but mudarris. You can start to see the benefit right away, for especially children learning a language, having these connections and working with the roots. The Arabic language actually it's a root-driven language, like all the Semitic language, and it has more than 5,500 roots to build from. That's a very, very rich base. The old Hebrew language, which we call Hebrew today, also had many roots, because these were sister languages. The Phoenician language also had some connection with what is today the Hebrew and the Arabic, and another language called Aramaic. I used to think that there was no Aramaic language left on earth. That's the language for Jesus, peace be upon him. But then we found that there is one place left in Syria where they still speak this Aramaic language. And by the way, it's associated with the Christians there. So, and who's protecting them and keeping them there is the Muslims. So, anyway, to come back to our subject, dars is a lesson, and we all want to take a good lesson from what we learn in Islam. A dars, a lesson, to sit together in a circle or halqa, or in a school, madrasa, to learn. These words have good implication with them. Oftentimes in the media we see it presented as though that's a bad thing. A madrasa, oh, this is for terrorists. No, it's a school for children who want to learn and grow in their knowledge. So that's the meaning of dars, and this is the meaning of madrasa, school. Mudarris, the teacher. You got that? Well, inshallah, God willing, we'll all get a lesson from these programs here on Face Islam. We want to encourage you to go to our website, faceislam.com. You'll find videos, articles, links to others of our website, opportunity for you to grow and get benefit from the dars, the lessons, inshallah. So that's Islam, and this is Face Islam. La 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 la.